Live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what I do. I'm back from the holiday. Just because I come back in the evening, I don't get to come back from a holiday. Yeah. Um, Normally I take Saturday and Sunday slow. Come back on Monday, hit y'all with some stuff. But since Monday was a holiday, I took that holiday to chill. I am immortal. I am human, not immortal. I am a mortal. I'm human. So we require time off. We require time to rest, rejuvenate, recalculate, recalibrate, everything. And I am re-upped and I am ready to give y'all a topic to discuss, to drop comments on. And before I give y'all that topic, I need y'all to do what you always do for me. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother was shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share to all of this. Okay. I have been hearing a lot of conversation about race, a lot of conversation about ethnicity. And so often we use those words interchangeably. And yeah, to some extent, ethnicity and race are exchangeable. Ethnicity and race are exchangeable when you're talking about infinitives, things, intangibles, things you can't touch, things you can touch, as well as race. Okay? And the reason I'm bringing up ethnicity and race is because I hear a lot of people having negative comments or talking about biracial couples. Okay. Some people subscribe to the 5, but 3, 5, you're in the neighborhood. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, why is biracial couples such a big deal? And why do a lot of people, especially on social media, talk about biracial couples as if they are a bad thing? And I know when we talk about biracial couples, we talking about as it relates to movie roles, and that if you incorporate a biracial couple into a movie where you could incorporate a black couple, folks see that as a slight. You know, the only people who see that as a slight, people who aren't involved in multi-ethnic relationships. Okay? And not to say that there's anything wrong with that, because I damn sure don't think there's anything wrong with it, seeing how as my spouse is multi-ethnic. And for people to say a biracial couple, you know, why is there a negative connotation regardless attached to biracial stuff? Let's illustrate. Okay, this is Tia and Tamara Mowry. It's an older picture, and their names aren't even Mowry anymore. They've been around so long. They've been married, had kids, divorced, all that. But have you ever seen Tia and Tamara Mowry's parents? And did you ever think, oh, Tia and Tamara Mowry, the way they look, them red bones, they got to be mixed? Okay. You'd be right. Because here is little baby Tia and Tamara with John and Darlene Mowry. John is of English descent. Darlene is of Bahamian, Afro-Bahamian to be exact, descent. Does that make their kids less black or less Bahamian because their father is English? I often tell people all the time, pro-black doesn't mean anti-white. And to be disrespectful or rude towards a certain race because they're married to another race is racist. If you're angry at someone because, and a lot of times I think people look at folks and say, that person's black, and we claim them because they look black. But Tia and Tamara Mowry weren't married to black men or aren't married to black men. And for that matter, do you need to see a crap load of celebrities who you thought was one thing, but they're actually something else? Okay, I do that for you. This is Yahira Shahidi. Yahira Shahidi plays Zoe on Blackish. Look like a red bomb, don't you? Yahira Shahidi is of African American and Iranian descent. Now that I said it, you see it, right? Otherwise, we were like, oh boy, we're just going to claim her. What if she identifies more with the Iranian side? Yeah, never thought about that, D. Mariah Carey, who we know for years she's been on the fence. But guess what? She's got that right because she is of both races. Now, she is multiracial. What's he look like? Avan Jogia. A lot of these celebrities are international. So please allow me to skip past Avan Jogia. If he's your favorite celebrity, I apologize. And he is of Indian, English, and Irish heritage. Keegan Michael Key. Yeah, we always claiming him. Key and Peele, right? Black, Polish, Belgian, Flemish heritage. Tracy Ellis Ross, we already know that's Diana Ross's daughter, who is African American, but her father is of Jewish heritage. Zendaya, okay, who seems sometimes to be racially ambiguous, but is of Black, German, Irish, English, and Scottish descent. So African American and European. What is someone supposed to look like, y'all? What is someone supposed to look like? You swear up and down sideways. Her, sister girl, soul feel all day, all day. Black and Filipino. So how, speaking of Black and Filipino, ladies and gentlemen, say what up to Dave and Elaine Chappelle. Full-blooded Filipino. Does that make Dave less Black? Does that make the causes that Dave represents less Black? This is what I mean when I say pro-Black doesn't mean anti-white. Malcolm X himself is quoted as saying on the subject of interracial mixing, it's nothing more than one human being married to another human being. Another human being married to another human being. And this is, and I'm not telling y'all to stop feeling the way y'all feel, but I'm just trying to make you just a tad bit more aware about what you say some of the time. And more importantly, who's listening? I'm listening, y'all, and I hear what you're saying. I hope you understand that I am no less African American Black than you are. because of who I choose to be married to, because of who I have children with, and what my children look like, doesn't make them any less Black. So if you prescribe to that thought process that one drop of Black blood makes you Black, then my children are Black as all get out. So what is it we have a problem with when we see interracial couples? I get it on social media. You're trying to say we want to see more Black couples. I get that. And to a certain degree, I'm with that. We should see more Black love. Black love is indeed a beautiful thing. We should see more Black couples. But by that same token, in my mind, love is love. And I'm not saying there should be less or more of anything. I'm all for what's the realest. I'm all for what's going to push a narrative the most effective way. And that shouldn't come from a place of hate, prejudice, discrimination, or an overblown sense of superiority in general, nor a overplayed necessity to see more of a demographic when it doesn't warrant it, or when it would be just as effective if the people in the scene are not necessarily of visually obvious European descent. Because let's get to the bottom line and just, get the brass tacks and talk about what we're talking about. It's appearances. It has nothing to do with ethnicity. And when we say ethnicity, we're talking about cultural heritage, ancestry, origin, homeland, language, dialect, religion, rituals, or cuisine. That's what we're talking about when we're saying ethnicity. And we're also talking about people. How do we want to see those people depicted? Respectfully or not at all? Huge difference between respectfully, not at all, and all one ethnicity or race. I'm not going to sit here and say, I don't see color, because I do. I see that crap in a major way all the time. I'm forced to look at it. I have no choice, especially in the line of work I do. I have to see ethnicity. I have no choice. Okay. Now, in that token, I've learned not to just be like, oh, that person is that way because they're white. Oh, that person is that way because they're Black. Oh, that person is that way, Asian, so on and so forth. No, that person is that way because that person is that way. It don't have nothing to do with ethnicity. An ignorant person is an ignorant person. A racist person is a racist person. A hateful person is a hateful person, no matter what the ethnicity or race. I hope some people can wrap their brains around that. I know a lot of people gonna come at me in the comments and try to be, verbally adroit and tell me what they think I'm thinking. Okay. I would love to hear your thoughts on race and ethnicity. I would love to hear your thoughts on multi-ethnic / racial couples. What are your thoughts? Talk to me. That's it for now. But fret not, I'll be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.